Hey y'all, if you want to see how I went from this to this, then let's get into it. I'm actually wearing a 20-inch Byebye slip finger coil wig from Unice Hair. Shout out to Unice Hair for sponsoring this video and keeping the lights on. This is what the wig looks like straight out of the box. I did have it, tousled around in my house for a little bit, but for the most part, this is what it looks like. This is what the lace looks like. It is pre-cut, pre-bleached, and pre-plucked. As you can see, the wig does come with some slippy, grippy thingies to keep the wig secure and on your head. It also comes with a drawstring for extra security. It does come with the adjustable strap to take it up a notch, a wig comb, which I usually take out, and more grippy grippies to keep the wig on. This is what it looks like straight out of the box, y'all. No tea. Besides it being a little ashy right here, it's I won't say it's like completely unclockable right now, but it's really not bad. Full disclosure, I tried applying the wig myself, but I needed a bit of backup, so I got my best friend to help me out. Wow, this is a dream. Oh, I love being a rich white woman.
We can even call them breeds. They did not let me.
And yes, y'all, my hair looks absolutely crazy. It's only been like 2 weeks since I put in these cornrows, but it's looking like 2 months. It's absolutely nuts. Now it's time to put the wig on, and she's just securing it on my head. I did adjust the adjustable straps to make it as secure as possible so the lace could lay as flatly as possible. Now she's just going in with the tweezers to define the part a little bit more and just to customize the wig just a little bit. Neither of us are wig experts, but we're doing our best. Now she's applying some rubbing alcohol. This just helps the adhesive to stick better to the hairline, and that's what we want. Now we're going in with some adhesive spray. You can also use glue, but I prefer just using spray. And then you just take a blow dryer and cool to dry the adhesive. Once you place the wig where you want to use a comb to really press the wig into the adhesive. And she's going in with extra adhesive just to make the wig as secure as possible. And baby, was she secure. She did her thing when it came to securing this wig.
No, that should look good. Am I bugging? Like, am I tripping?
I don't think you're tripping. I think it looks good, actually.
Okay.
Like, I try not to say anything because, that's when we get through it.
Okay. So far it's looking good, Reese. So this is it before we apply powder on the hairline and down the part. It's looking pretty good. It looks really natural to me for a wig because it's not going to be 100%, your hair. I just love a big bushy situation. Pause. Pause.
Stop! I mean, ain't never stop nothing. So never beating the crowd again.
That's funny.
Now she's going in with some powder to further define the part and make it look more realistic.
All we've done is the part. She concentrated that powder, okay? And it looks like it's coming out of the scalp. It looks really good. Wow. Now we're going to do the hairline. I'm a fan. I'm very much a fan.
I definitely think we could have applied a little bit more powder around the hairline, but for the most part, the wig really did what it needed to do, and my skin is peeling, and you see me playing with it. I gotta cut it out. And just to melt the lace even more, we're going to apply a wig band while I define the curls and do my makeup.
Now we've laid the lace and everything, put the powder. Now I'm going to define the hair. Honestly, I would just wear it like this because I'm lazy and I think this looks fine. But just for kicks and giggles, shits and giggles, we're going to define the hair and put back in the finger coils.
I did not have a spray bottle on hand, but I definitely recommend that you use one. It just makes this process a lot easier because I was literally just trying to cup some water into my hands and apply it. It made it a lot more difficult. And then I'm going in with some gel. I saw people mostly use foam, but I don't like using my good foam on my wigs. I'm just using a gel that I don't really care for, and I kind of regret nothing, to be honest. I'm not using my good stuff on no wig, girl. I'm just taking my hands and finger coiling as best as possible. And my finger coils didn't really come out like everyone else's. I did have to wash the wig at this point because my best friend wanted to start on a fresh slate from my first attempt. So maybe that affected it. Girl, I have no idea. But we did the best we could. Now I'm just taking my blow dryer to dry the curls. I'm doing a very quick blow dry. I don't like working hard when it comes to wigs. I want to look good, but I don't want to do too much. And when I'm with my best friend, girl, all we do is laugh and keep. Time to remove the wig band and finish up the look. Ew, ew. I'm just fluffing my curls with my fingers. Usually I cut layers into the hair, but I really don't think that I needed it. It looks great as is. So this wig really doesn't require any cutting or shaping.
You think it needs layers in the front?
No,
like it looks,
I don't think
okay,
so.
I don't think so either. Okay, y'all, the wig is installed. This is the final look. I feel bonita. I really like how it came out, but I definitely think it looks natural. A wig is a wig, right? It's gonna look like a wig, but you want to get it as less wig-like as possible, and I think this is a really seamless look. I feel pretty. I don't feel uncomfortable. I don't feel like people are clacking my lace. Like when I literally record myself on my phone, it looks good. Like I'm literally gonna show y'all what I see in my phone so y'all can see the look. Like it is giving. No tea, it is giving. And you see all the stuff in the background. It's very cute. I feel gorgeous. When it comes to the finger coils, I will probably never do that again. I don't like doing work. The finger coils are something that you have to put into the wig. You have to do the coils, you have to do the curls. And for me, a lazy wig wearer, I'm just not gonna do it. I tried to recreate the look using the gel that I got. I'm not getting the same curl like I got when I first got the wig. Maybe that's just something that's going to come with practice. I also don't have a diffuser. I only have just, you know, my regular blow dryer. Maybe a diffuser would help to like make the curls juicier. Also using foam instead of gel. But even so, I love the look. I actually wanted to get a bit old so it can get a bit bigger and I can give my Diana Ross realness. Love the length, love the texture. The color looks good. Everything looks good to me. You can wear this to the office, you can wear this to the beach, you can wear this to the club. But if you sweat, you want to make sure you're actually using like glue. I just don't think a glueless wig looks good without some adhesive to really melt the lace. I just can't put, at least with my head and my head shape, it looks kind of weird not using some type of adhesive. I think glueless works if you just leave your hairline out. I think that's the only way it looks more natural. Reese, would you agree in the background?
I agree.
Yeah, if you actually want, you have to have your hairline out to wear it glueless. So actually just prop it on your head, it looks a mess. So that's something that I do want to say. But overall, I love this wig. You're definitely going to see me wear it again, especially if I can do it like how my best friend did it. Bitch, I will not be stopped because she did that. I feel really gorgeous, and thank you Unice Hair for sponsoring this video once again. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Bye y'all.